Welcome back, fact enthusiasts. Today we're diving into a world of awe-inspiring trivia with our video on 10 mind-blowing facts you never knew. From the timeless sweetness of honey that never spoils, the peculiar biology of a three-hearted octopus, to the paradoxical world of berries, we will journey through an astounding array of topics. We'll explore the expanding Eiffel Tower, the chilling desert of Antarctica, the living giant known as the Great Barrier Reef, and the infinite library of Babel. Wait, did you know a jiffy is an actual unit of time? We'll even take a peek at the world's largest pizza and the surprising friendships among cows. So brace yourselves for a whirlwind of knowledge that promises to leave you amazed. Without further ado, let's dive into these fascinating facts. Did you know that honey never spoils? That's right. This golden sweet nectar has a timeless quality, and it's not just a figure of speech. Archaeologists have unearthed pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and, believe it or not, still perfectly edible. The secret lies in honey's unique properties. Its low water content and acidic pH create an environment that's not very welcoming to bacteria and microorganisms, preventing them from spoiling the honey. This natural preservative mechanism has allowed honey to stand the test of time, retaining its sweetness through the ages. So, if you ever stumble upon a jar of honey tucked away in a pyramid, don't be too quick to dismiss it. Who knows, you might have just discovered a sweet treat that's been waiting for thousands of years to be enjoyed. So, if you ever find a jar of honey in a pyramid, it might still be good for a sweet treat. Have you ever heard about the octopus's three hearts? That's right, these intriguing sea dwellers possess not one, not two, but three hearts. Let's dive into this fascinating fact. Octopuses, the masters of the sea, have a unique circulatory system that sets them apart from other creatures. They have two hearts, known as branchial hearts, that are solely dedicated to pumping blood to the gills. These hearts work tirelessly to ensure that the octopus can breathe underwater. But what about the rest of the body? That's where the third heart, the systemic heart, comes into play. This heart is responsible for pumping oxygenated blood to every other part of the octopus's body, ensuring that each tentacle functions at its best. But here's an interesting twist. When an octopus swims, the systemic heart actually stops beating. This explains why octopuses prefer to crawl rather than swim, as it saves them from exhausting themselves. This unique system contributes to their impressive agility and problem-solving abilities. Did you know that bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't? This might seem a little perplexing, but let's dive into the world of botanical definitions to clear things up. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary. Now, bananas fit this description perfectly. Each banana is indeed a fruit that comes from a single ovary of a single flower. On the other hand, strawberries tell a different tale. Although they're red, sweet, and juicy like many other berries, strawberries develop from a flower with multiple ovaries, each of which produces a tiny fruit. These tiny fruits are what we see as the seeds on the outside of the strawberry. That's right. Those aren't seeds, but tiny individual fruits. So, there you have it, the berry paradox. Next time you reach for a banana, remember, you're actually enjoying a berry. Have you ever considered that the Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer? It seems a bit fantastical, doesn't it? But it's true. This is all thanks to a phenomenon called thermal expansion. Thermal expansion is the process by which matter changes in volume in response to a change in temperature. When things heat up, they typically expand, and when they cool down, they contract. This is true for many materials, including the iron that makes up the Eiffel Tower. When summer rolls around and the temperatures rise, the iron in the Eiffel Tower absorbs the heat and expands. This expansion can cause the tower to grow by several inches. Then, as winter approaches and the weather cools, the iron contracts again, and the tower shrinks back down. So the Eiffel Tower not only provides a great view but also a lesson in physics. What if I told you the largest desert is Antarctica? Yes, you heard that right. When we think of deserts, we often picture scorching hot sandy landscapes. But in reality, a desert is defined not by its temperature but by its aridity. It's an area that receives less than 10 inches of precipitation per year. Now let's talk about Antarctica. It's the driest and windiest continent on Earth with an annual precipitation of only about 2 inches. Most of this falls not as rain, but as snow, which compacts into the vast ice sheets that cover the continent. Despite its icy temperatures, Antarctica fits the desert bill perfectly. It's a land of extremes, extremely cold, extremely dry, and extremely windy. So, while it may not have the sand dunes and camels we typically associate with deserts, Antarctica is a desert in its own right, and the largest one at that. The next time you think of deserts, don't forget the icy expanses of Antarctica. Do you know the world's largest living structure is the Great Barrier Reef? A colossal living tapestry that stretches over 1,430 miles along the northeastern coast of Australia. It's not just a coral reef, but an immense interwoven system of about 3,000 individual reef systems, coral cays, and hundreds of tropical islands with some of the most beautiful sun-soaked golden beaches. This living giant is so vast and expansive that it can be seen from the vastness of space. Astronauts have marveled at its size and beauty from their celestial vantage point. It's a testament to the wonderful intricacies and power of nature, nurturing a dizzying array of marine life. From microscopic plankton to whales, it's a vibrant, living mosaic that continues to fascinate and inspire scientists and nature lovers alike. A living marvel, the Great Barrier Reef shows the magnificent power of nature. Ever heard of the Library of Babel? It's a fascinating concept introduced by the writer Jorge Luis Borges. This isn't your ordinary library, mind you. The Library of Babel is a theoretical library that houses every possible combination of 410-page books. Imagine that. Every book that has been written and every book that could ever be written, all under one roof. It's a mind-blowing representation of the sheer vastness of knowledge and the infinite possibilities it holds. From stories that have shaped our past to those that could define our future, every conceivable narrative is tucked away in this limitless collection. The Library of Babel is more than just a literary concept. It's a testament to the power of human imagination and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. The Library of Babel, a testament to the limitless possibilities of knowledge. Did you know a jiffy is an actual unit of time? Well, it's true. This term we casually toss around in our daily conversations has a solid scientific grounding. In the world of physics, a jiffy is far more than just a quick moment. It's defined as the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum. Wondering how long that is? Let's break it down. It's approximately 33.3564 picoseconds. Yes, you heard it right. A picosecond is a trillionth of a second. So a jiffy is a fraction of time that's almost unimaginably small. The concept of a jiffy has practical applications in physics and other scientific fields. It's used in computations dealing with the speed of light, quantum mechanics, and even in computer science to measure processing speed. So the next time you say "in a jiffy," remember, you're being scientifically accurate. Can you imagine the world's largest pizza? Picture this, a pizza that tips the scales at over 26,000 pounds. This isn't just an extra-large pie we're talking about. It's a record-smashing culinary marvel that made its grand debut in Rome, Italy, in 2012. But the staggering weight of this pizza isn't the only thing that sets it apart. Its diameter is equally impressive. Stretching out to a whopping 122 feet and 8 inches, this pizza was more like a pizza arena than a simple pizza pie. To put that into perspective, that's roughly equivalent to the length of 2.5 basketball courts laid end to end. Made with traditional ingredients, this pizza was a testament to culinary ambition and the timeless love for this universally adored dish. So the next time you order an extra large for movie night, just remember, that's a pizza party on a monumental scale. Did you know cows have best friends? Yes, you heard it right. Cows, much like humans, form deep emotional bonds with their peers. They have their favorite companions within the herd and spend most of their time together. Research shows that when these bovine buddies are separated, they display signs of stress, their heart rates increase, and their cortisol levels, a hormone associated with stress, spike. Interestingly, it's not just their stress levels that are affected. Cows separated from their best friends also produce less milk, indicating how much these relationships matter to their overall well-being. These social behaviors highlight the emotional complexity of cows, often underestimated and overlooked. So next time when you see a herd of cows, remember, it's not just a group of animals grazing together. It's a complex social network, a community of friends sticking together, supporting each other. Cows, they're not just herd animals, they're also great friends.